get us started. And we are underway from Commander's Field. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Throwing right away is Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. A first down throw for Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep...
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A first down throw for Young. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. It'll be Young again. Open here, Adam Thielen. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Adam Thielen, 54 yards. And the Panthers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. After the field goal, on to kick it away is Piñeiro. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Here's Daniels. Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Daniels looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. They give him a gain of 37. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. Daniels going to throw for it. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. To throw is Daniels. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. To the air goes Daniels. Being chased out left. This will be caught by Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Throwing now is Daniels. A leap, and he's got it. Zach Ertz high in the air to bring it in. And they're able to add on to their advantage. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It's Young on first down. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now here's Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves and chains. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 31, here's a 2nd down at 6. Young now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Ready, 53.
Here is Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Flushed out right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Daniels. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 19 yards there on the catch and run. They go play action. Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Young to throw it. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Flush to his right. Airing one out for Crowder. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. from the 47. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And they work this out past the 25. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Daniels now to throw on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Dancing to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Daniels now on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
2nd down and 6 now. Young. Got a man. That's Leggett. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Young now from the 50. And that's complete to Sanders. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. Trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First, the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Slings this deep for McLaurin. Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. Got a man. That's Liggett.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, first down. It's Young off play action. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. On first down, here's Daniels to throw. Slings this deep for McLaurin. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Flush to his right. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Off the play fake. Daniels escaping the pressure right. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Robinson not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Back to throw. Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Noah Brown from 6 yards away. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. The Commanders lined up here. They're going to try for 2 once again. They'll let Robinson try and run. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And so they run it in on the two-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now Young. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner, multiple times in All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, it's Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up fourth down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Take it in at the 22. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action. Daniels flushed out right. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. That is incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
He'll buy some time right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Off play action. Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
This will be caught once again by Brown. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll look to throw again. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now a second down throw for Young. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Third down, Young from the gun. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now. But he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. First and 10, Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. Young here, you can see, changing the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, Young loses it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a fourth down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Flushed out right. There's McLaurin. What a catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Throwing again. Daniels. Oh, what a catch there by McLaurin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Under 10, 10. Ready.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have...
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. 3rd and short yardage, Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the red zone now, Young. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Chuba Hubbard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So take away the touchdown there as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Young with it, 3rd and goal. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Xavier Legette from 8 yards out. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. Now Young. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will have a Commanders first down, and that should just about do it. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A first down throw for Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. Looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team